This is the fourth episode of God's Chosen podcast. In this episode, it's after 4 in the morning I started getting a download. It said police investigation.
What up, y'all? It's God's Chosen. About 4 something in the morning, early. I wasn't planning to do an episode, but I'm just getting some downloads. And this must be big because I got the first part of the download, and then got the second part of the download. It was cool. I heard police investigation. And then the second part of the download, I just started crying. And then I couldn't focus anymore on the rest of the download. So that tells me this is big. This is very big. And I feel like quite possibly that second part of the download was telling me that either people that I consider family or my family might be involved in this whole situation. And if that's the case, that will make me cry. And that could potentially interfere with the rest of the download as far as me getting a clear transmission. And I think it's still coming right now, but after that second part, whatever it was, the tears just started forming, which means that I am hurt by whatever actions someone took against me or a group took against me, and I heard, and my mind went to family. So it's quite likely that my very own family is involved in this situation. And with the situation, just a quick reminder, trying to end my life. Yeah, that would really hurt. But I noticed some things. Can't speak on exactly what I noticed at the moment, but I do notice some things. I need a little bit more time to get it together in the physical. And I guess I need to practice receiving these downloads without getting emotionally involved, because that clearly cuts off at least the understanding of what I'm getting. I'm still getting it right now. It's just the understanding is kind of thrown off a little bit, because whatever is coming through is not good. But I did get police investigation. So I know that's a thing that's happening. And it's quite possibly that I am not crazy. All the things that I've been receiving, all the things I've been feeling, because I know on a subconscious level, it remembers these downloads. So let me talk about a situation. It's possible that people that I care about and people that are supposedly they care about me is involved really deep in this situation. And when I got police investigation, I couldn't help but think someone's going to jail. Or it could be a group of people going to jail. Because now I know, once I put this out there, the police are probably going to come knocking because they're probably listening to this stuff too. They're trying to see what's going on. Huh. I wouldn't blame them. Well, y'all know where to find me if y'all need anything from me. You know where to find me. Huh. Interesting. I thought they was panicking before. They're going to be really panicking now. Uh-huh. And yeah, as far as naming names, I have a few. I have a few. I have a few names that I can drop, but I'm not dropping any names. No. Those names, the ones that came to my channel to listen to what I had to say, to check and see if their name would be called, kind of just told on themselves. You know what I mean? Everybody who came to the channel could potentially be involved, right? They could potentially play the role and doing all this dumb stuff to me, going above and beyond to get to me, right? To put me on ice. Over money, over insurance policy, possibly. Something along those lines. Fraud, yeah, something along those lines. But you know what they say, the truth shall be revealed. And, I want to say that to all parties involved, one thing's for sure, God already told me, revenge is his. So I don't have to do anything. There's nothing I have to do personally. I just have to sit back, enjoy, perfect my craft here, continue developing these psychic abilities, and carry on. Everything is going to be revealed. And I just thought of I'm remembering a movie. It might have been Young Guys. I'll make you famous. I'll make you famous. Remember that line? Yeah. These people might end up making me famous. At some point, I expect to go viral. Thank you guys for making me go viral. Not for the other part. I'm not really feeling that other part. But it ain't my plan, it's God's plan. I ain't gonna lie, today, I had a weird feeling. I had a feeling like today didn't go as planned. Yeah. I have a feeling something I did yesterday affected my today. Interestingly enough. We'll see though. We'll see. At some point, I'll elaborate further. The thing is, I'm relatively new to my psychic abilities as far as these downloads and figuring out exactly what they're saying. But what I'm noticing is throughout the day, I'll be thinking along the lines of something, and it just kind of flows, right? It just kind of flows, and I get all these thoughts. They come out at once, and they just kind of flow, and it sounds, the things that I'm thinking about, they kind of wild. It sounds like the fiction, something out of a book or a movie. Because I can't believe like people would be this invested. You know what I mean? Their agenda would be so foul as to try to end someone. And I'm going to tell you, if my family is involved, if people I consider family is involved, that's not good for them. Like, I'm like, what if it's somebody, like, what if it's people like super close to me, right? Like super close. What if they feeling real comfortable or maybe even uncomfortable? What if I start to notice the way they acting different? That'd be wild, huh? What if I'm just going about my day, noticing, keeping it quiet, just waiting for the next shoe to drop? And the next shoe, according to my download, police investigation, ongoing. So I'm thinking this is gonna get spicy. Oh yeah, this is gonna get habanero. For sure, this is gonna be, man, thinking TV, book deals. This might be something else. So what they intended for my downfall could possibly turn around and do something crazy, like give me generational wealth. Wow, that would be wild. That would be wild. And I feel like maybe I just got confirmation on that. Hey, okay, I ain't mad at it. Not that part. Haha, right. But I mean, if my family was involved, I want y'all to know something. There's nothing I could do for you. There's nothing that I will do for you. You will probably have to go ahead and face the music. You're gonna have to face that music. And that's not on me. No one told you to conspire to do what you did. It's crazy, you know. I always try to say, like, you know, where people do things to you and intending to cause you harm. That was their motive, their intention to cause you harm. The type of person I am, I'll say something like, man, you know, that's crazy because I would never do that to you. I would never do what you just tried to do to me. to you. And I had a situation like that. I had a situation like that. My quote unquote best friend, man, he did some things to me, and I thought it was odd at the time. I was like, bro, you're doing a lot. And I said, man, I wouldn't do what you just did to me. You know what I mean? You know the situation. You know what I'm talking about. It was wild, man. And, that was a big red flag. You really got to be careful of the company you keep out there, because you never know. You never know, man. Sometimes it might not be what you think it is. Sometimes people may not want the best for you as you would want them. Sometimes there may be secret competitions going on, and you ain't the one competing. Okay. You ain't the one competing. Well, that's all I got for now. I'ma chill, let these downloads come to me. Hopefully I can get back into the state of mind where it'll be a clear transmission. But God's chosen. Y'all be cool. And for everybody that was listening, and if y'all listening, the betrayers, it's about to get spicy, like I said. And I ain't got to do nothing. God got it all. There's nothing I have to do. What's done in the dark will come to the light. It's God's chosen. I'm out.